And how are you feeling about going for our first row?
Nervous.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I think it'll be fine, but just hoping it goes smoothly.
See you in Antigua.
Oh, there's the Thames. We're just at Galleon's Point Marina, inside the lock, about to go out onto the Thames. Well, it's a moody morning on the Thames in late October. We're about 4 weeks away from heading out to La Gomera, the start line of the race. We shipped the boat last Tuesday from Tilbury Docks, and it was quite a relief to see it go. How are you feeling, Jimmy?
Good. Looking forward to the next month of training, concentrating on these last minute touches and also the psychological aspects, just making sure that we're ready upstairs.
I'm Johnny Miller, part of the team Atlantic Dragon, Patience, with my friend Nick Jackson. I'm quite an adventurous guy. I love skydiving, free falling, base jumping.
Base jumping? You've never base jumped before? That sounds cool. But you've never base jumped?
No, but
continue.
Genuinely, I like rock climbing, mountaineering, that sort of thing, and I thought I'd give my hand at a bit of ocean rowing.
I'm Nick, I'm Johnny's rowing partner on Team Atlantic Dragon on the boat called Patience. I've run to the Rowan Ocean since I was about 15. Parents gave me a book called Fighting Chance by Jay Blythe and John Ridgway, which is pretty much what inspired me to decide that one day I would give it a go. I've got a similar background to Johnny. I've wrestled sharks. I've actually caught and tamed a crocodile, which is coming with us, Crocodile. And I actually taught Johnny how to base jump.
Okay, so we are the team Ramdam. Here you have Kitri, Laurence. I'm Laurence as well, and Catherine is missing. While we are rowing across the Atlantic, you can see that we are really fat persons, and we thought about losing some weight. And so we thought that the best way to do that would be to row across the Atlantic.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, only reason, because we're not keen on adventure.
No.
We don't like being
like
really,
sport.
yeah, pushing our limit is not really our thing, you know.
No.
So.
Not at all.
How do you feel about being the first French female forward to row across an ocean?
It was funny because we just talked with a French lady, and she was very proud to say, oh, you see, there are some French ladies who are like going for the real challenge. So I think it's very nice to maybe to at the end convey the idea that everything is possible, even if you're small French women, you can do it.
So it's almost midday on the 4th of January. Adam and I will be leaving the mooring in precisely 20 minutes to get ready for the start line. We have to be there at 12:30 and the race starts at 1:30. So everything's on the boat, very much ready to go, and all the other crews are really geared up to get going. So this is the one.
Hey!
How are you feeling?
Top of the world, eh?
Top of the world, yeah?
I was a bit nervous yesterday,
Yeah?
but feeling much better today.
Yeah. So the adrenaline's taken over the nerves?
Yeah, I think so. No, it's just time to get out there and get on with the deal, you know?
Yeah. As a world champion, what advice do you have for two novice rowers? What advice do you have?
What
What advice do I give you?
Yeah.
I can enjoy it.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
Well, we're 4.5 hours into the race. Pretty eventful 4.5 hours. Started off pretty well. Looked like we're running in second place behind QBE. We're now currently in third place, I think, behind QBE and Reason Why. I've just finished a 4.5 hour shift. Feeling okay, but I've got some nasty blisters on my heels already. Both my heels, thanks to my my bright yellow running trainers. Didn't have any problems before, so I'm going to patch that up. Adam's out there at the moment, rowing. Hello, Adam.
All right, Jim.
Looking good, looking strong.
I'm struggling to eat. I'm not finding anything appetising. So I'm getting probably about 1,000 calories a day when I should be getting 6,000. So I need to figure out some way of consuming, otherwise I'm going to start losing a lot of weight rapidly. Also try and find a solution for my feet, which are falling apart. The heels are really smashed up.
There's Jimmy. There's the cargo ship Polydefkis. As you can see, it is really, really close. We've been on the radio to the skipper, who assured us that he could see us and they'd be passing about a mile away. From here, that looks a bit closer than a mile. So, if it's day 52 today and it takes us another 3 weeks, it will be day 73 by the time we finish. And under our very worst case scenario, we thought it might take 70 days. So that's 3 days longer than our worst case scenario. So as it happened, we provisioned for 70 days. In fact, I think we carried about 68 days worth of rations. Now that doesn't mean that we run out of food completely on day 68. That just means we run out of our normal rations. What we do have plenty of is BP5. Now BP5 is this high calorie vitamin enhanced biscuit. That's what it looks like. It's completely dry, and this wrap with two little biscuits in it, they're a bit like kind of bland digestive biscuits. Is 250 calories. The other thing we've got plenty of is savoury mince with rice. Now this is both Jimmy and my least favourite ration pack. I don't like it because I think it smells going in the same as it smells going out. It's pretty pungent. Jimmy doesn't like it because no sooner has he eaten it, he has to evacuate it. It goes right through him. But if we take much longer than 68 days, it's going to become a pretty stable part of our diet.
It's day 52. I've had a pretty good day today. I managed to overcome a problem I had with some chafing. It's been going on for about a week and really causing me a lot of pain when I'm rowing and also when I'm resting. I haven't been getting much sleep. It's been one in a series of things that I've been able to overcome physically, like my feet, my hands, sores on my bum, and now the chafing. And it's amazing how it affects your state of mind and outlook. When there doesn't seem to be a solution, it's entirely depressing, especially when you think that you've got 20 days plus of rowing to do. And even if you haven't got it sorted out, but you think you might have a solution or have thought of a solution, that you're going to try out, it really lifts the mood, and when it does actually work, when the solution works, it's fantastic.
Day 53, and I'm sitting out on the boat. We're on sea anchor, and I'm enjoying the fresh air. Just had a cigar and a bit of whiskey. Whiskey was a bit bullish considering all the painkillers I'm on, but feeling a bit better for it. Really enjoying being out here, really enjoying the sea. It feels like a real privilege to be doing this. I can't think of anything else I'd rather do as a challenge, but then I'm sure I think of some others to do at some stage.
Jimmy's just hooked another Dorado. It's fighting at the moment. Getting tired now, swimming on his side. Pretty soon it'll be time to hook him in.
Rickstein, eat your heart out. Extreme cordon bleu cooking. That is an empty plate. With a full and satisfied man. And considering we were on a roll a few days ago, doing 50-mile days, today we've done 20, and the going was so tough, we were actually quite pleased we managed to do 20. I mean, it's become apparent over, I'd say, the last month that this challenge has become a very different kind of challenge to the one that I anticipated. Approaching La Gomera, before we left, my mind was very much on 30-foot waves and 60-knot winds, and braving the elements. But it's not been like that at all. It's been a war of attrition, a war against the sea that's trying to send us in the wrong direction. So we've been battling hard, and when we think that we've done everything we can and given everything we've got, and we're so close to Antigua, to be on parachute anchor again is very frustrating.
Well, it's 2 AM on day 60 something, and I've just come off my most depressing shift yet. Over the course of 2 hours, we moved 0.2 of a mile in the right direction and also drifted half a mile north. It's all the more depressing when you consider we've still got 500 miles left to go, and you certainly wouldn't want to extrapolate that progress over 500 miles because we'll still be here in 18 months' time. I guess it's become the toughest part of the challenge.
If you told me more closer at the start of the race that we had less than 400 miles to go, I would have been delighted, because it doesn't seem very far, and it seems like we could get there in a very short space of time. But the fact is, we've had very poor weather. When we were south, the good weather was in the north, when we were north, the good weather was in the south, and so on and so forth. So that was frustrating. But the fact is, we did come here for a challenge, and it's getting more and more challenging. So you could say we're getting our money's worth. So between now and then, I think we should just have the attitude that whatever will be, and we'll take it head on. And I think we're prepared to take whatever comes. And I think we should embrace it, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and to be able to be in a position where you can actually push yourself through this, I think it's quite a fantastic thing. And I know for a fact when I get to Antigua, as delighted as I'll be, I will miss being out here and miss the struggle of it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is bring it on. So it's the end of my shift, and it's time to wake Adam up and get him moving for his. This is what happens. Hey Adam, guess what?
What?
We're 2 hours closer to Antigua. Hey. God knows how many times we've done that. Lots.
Seminal moment here, 10 miles to go. We zoom out a little bit. You can see the finish line just there. We should be there in the next couple of hours. Amazing. So Jimmy, we've got less than 10 miles to go, which means that in a few hours' time, this project, which has taken up the last 3 years of our life, will be over. How do you feel about that?
Empty.
Are you going to turn around and row back?
Maybe I'll just keep going.
Yeah.
I'll come out.
Around the world.
I do feel a distinct sense of melancholy about coming to the end. See Antigua behind me, and I know I need to get there for the sake of preparing my mind and body, but at the same time, it could be a little bit further away.
And when you get back to the real world and you're sitting in your office by Ropemaker Street looking out the window in a few months' time, what do you think the main things you'll miss will be?
Don't you get time to think about the important things
Yeah, that's for sure.
in life. And, when you think about all the things you miss, and you're forced to think about things you miss when you're out here, you quickly realise that it's some of the food that you miss, or the clean towels, although clean towels are nice. Showers are nice. It's the people and it's family and friends, girlfriends, fiancés.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah, it makes you realise what's important.